up, and welcome to the first episode of podcast in my room. Man, I'm so excited. I've been literally practicing for you guys. I've been making sure that I kind of get this thing right and I do it right and I say the right things. Jokes. Like, I've just been making mistakes upon mistakes, but it's fine. It is cool. Actually, the first episode kind of got deleted. Yeah, it got deleted and I had to redo it. So, man, I'm not trying to guilt trip you or anything like that, but I'm really hurt. And I think the only thing that can really make me feel good is if you subscribe to my channel, click that notification button, share the video, leave a comment, and just show your brother some love, man. That'll really mean a lot to me. It'll really mean a lot to me. Anyways, if you guys, hope you guys are having a good time. I'm having an awesome time, and man, first episode is a lot of pressure because I'm not sure what exactly to speak about, to keep it light, or to just be fun. And I kind of wanted to mix a little bit of both. And some of the things that I really want to speak about, if you're seeing in the description / title, you see that I have there, I lost myself, which is like more of a crisis, what identity crisis. See, that's all about, man. I'm still trying to get used to this. But anyways, it's a serious topic, but I also don't want it to be like super serious. I want to keep it light. When I say I've lost myself, what I'm talking about is there's a time where I was so focused on verb. Like, I'm talking about, I've been doing this for 15 years, going on 15 years. Every single morning, waking up, and I am dancing. I am doing anything that has to do with dance. I'm researching dance. I'm practicing. I'm trying to get better. I'm connecting with dancers every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Like, when I say every single day, I'm not joking. For those that are creatives, they probably understand that when you are in your craft, or when you love something, you actually don't mind really waking up every single day and just sharpening it and just getting better at it. So that's kind of like who I'd become. I'd become just verb, and everywhere I went to, whether it's church, friends, everybody referred to me as verb. So I identified myself as verb, which was a huge problem. Huge problem. Why am I saying this? It's because verb is the dancer, verb is the brand, and verb was this character that I've created. If I actually break it down, verb is a character. Verb is a character that I created in my head. There's certain traits that he has, certain things that he does in a space of performance. That's, guys, let me just make sure I'm recording this thing. Yeah, I am. All right. There's certain traits that I've created, that I actually even like myself. Like, I'm like, yo, I wish I was really that kind of a person. So I feel like I was so much involved in creating this character that I wanted to live in it 24/7, right? But yeah, that turned out the worst when I kind of had a meeting with someone, and they were really just asking about who I am, my upbringing, how I was raised, what I like, my personality, and all these kind of things. And during that conversation, I realized how much less I knew about myself because I was so focused on building myself as verb. And from then, there was a literal turnaround, which was one of the best decisions I ever made. Solution. So here's what I would like to advise, especially for the creatives. Learn how to separate yourself from who you are in terms of the public eye or in terms of your arts. This is not talking to your big shot, not talking to Casper and AKA and all these kind of people. But if they feel like this information is valid and if you want to take it, so be it. But I'm really talking to the people that are really trying to build a name out there. Because once you can separate the two, you can now see your brand from the outside, from the owner of it, where now your brand or your image or the character, the person that you've created as an artist, you can now see what changes you want to make, how you want it to dress, who do you want to sponsor them, what kind of colors do they like, what kind of logo must they have, where do they go to, where do they not go to, all these kind of things. You start seeing it from the outside, and you start packaging your brand in a way that you want it to be. and also you can now hear people and hear what they're saying. Because when you're an artist, man, your work is great. Or sometimes I know there's some people that just hate their work, but they're still toxic as well. But you get so much involved in the work and how it's supposed to look like and how you're supposed to perform it and all these things in your art, that you missed one of the most important things right now in this world that we live in, which is branding and the way that you present yourself. Honestly, if I kept myself as Verb the dancer and I stepped in that mindset, I doubt I would be doing this. Like, I would not even be doing a podcast right now, because I was just on dance, 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 and that's it. Then one of the questions that I kind of rose on my Instagram, Rose, am I right? Yeah. If I got that wrong, let me know. Umzulu, it's ngisi, just make it sound good, but otherwise I don't really know that well. So, one of the questions that I actually put up on my Instagram was, should I quit my job and focus on my career or on my talent / gift, which is something that I normally get a lot and hear a lot, and it's a hectic one, because I know a lot of people really like enjoy doing whatever that they do, and they want to be successful in it. And if you're stuck in a job that you're unhappy with, it's really frustrating. But hear me out. Hear me out. Right. So we got two things. You got your work. You got your talent, your gift, or whatever that you're really good at, your art. Now this guy here is bringing income. At the end of the day, we live in a world where you gotta be making money to live. So this guy is bringing income. It may not even be giving you that much, but my advice is take this, invest it in this. The more you invest it in your craft and in your art, the more this will grow. And because you're putting in money, trust me, most of the time, if you're putting money in your own project, you're gonna make some really well calculated moves, especially when you know that there's long hours that you're putting in here to make that money to feed onto this. So you're gonna make sure that this guy, your gift, works. Now, you might think, no, man, I just want to eventually you are going to quit. And then when this grow, you're going to live off this. But I know some of you are like, hey, but time, work takes up a lot of time. And I know, like, especially when it comes to, like, if you're in retail, I was in retail and call centers. My God, it's hectic. It's long hours. So it's hard for you to be able to balance the two. I totally understand. I did it for about a year with retail, and which goes to my next point. When you are working for someone, what really helps is you end up knowing how to work in environments, in a working environment. I know it sounds weird, but your talent, your gift, is you working. You eventually going to be working, especially if you're trying to generate some income from it. So you are going to be working, but you need to have an experience of how it is to work for somebody. Trust me. See, and you gotta, and I hope you get one of those hectic managers, because that's what I got. Hectic manager. That person allows you and helps you to push, and know how it feels like to be pushed, so that when you're doing it for yourself, you gotta keep that same energy. Like, that's just the truth. You gotta keep that same energy. But if you've never experienced a work environment, you're gonna fumble with how many hours you need to put in. In retail, yeah, man, I was working like probably 10 hours or so. It was insane. Getting home tired. This is excluding traveling, because I had to really travel difficultly to get to where I wanted, to where I was working. So those hours of me working in that time, they've bled onto my career right now, where that's the amount of hours I put in and more, because this is mine. So think about it. If you're working long hours, or if you just do 8 hours, or 8 to 4, whatever, can you do the same thing on your talent? Can you just focus on your gift and on your business, and make sure that you're giving it that amount of attention? Little bit of breaks. In your breaks, you don't take breaks that are over, like how we'll normally do at work, but you literally super disciplined. So the work environment will literally teach you that. It'll teach you to be disciplined. And then like I said, if you take the money that you're making here, put it onto your gift. As this grow, this needs to meet their salary. Then you can at least balance them both. But when you see that this needs a little bit more attention, so it goes up, then that's when you leave. That's the only time I feel like it's okay to leave, because now you're already making the money that you are making your salary. Also, you don't know whether you're gonna keep your job. You don't know if you're ever even gonna get a higher position. And again, I'm speaking to those guys. I'm speaking to the guys from the streets, man. Like, I'm not speaking about high corporation people, and I'm not speaking to your AKA and all these. I'm really speaking to those people that are really trying to get their name out there and are stuck and are trying to make decisions. And I've made certain decisions in my life and I've been completely happy with them. And that's why I just want to advise on how things went for me. So, yeah, don't do it yet. It's a trap if you are listening to big shot people and they're telling you that they quit their job and now they're a multi-millionaire. They're not telling you how it was when they quit their job. And I'm going to tell you now, it is hella difficult. It is really difficult. And one of the things that made me really sad was that I was now adding pressure onto my gift, onto my talents, onto my business. Remember, most of the things that we do as artists, we enjoy it and it's fun. And we want to share stuff with people. Now imagine when that process of creating and sharing is filled with the pressure of making money. So now you end up doing something not because you love it and it's for the people. You end up doing it because it's for the money. So a couple of years back, I was stuck in that position where now I was like trying to do stuff because I was just trying to land a gig. I was just trying to, land something, and it was just not authentic anymore, and I wasn't enjoying myself, and even the ideas that I was coming up were not genuine. They were just for the sake of money. So you don't want to be stuck there. I'm not saying that you shouldn't think about money. I'm saying you mustn't be stuck there. Obviously, running a business, you need to make some income, but don't get stuck on that, because at the end of the day, it is art. It is you creating stuff for the people, and it needs to be genuine. So how to prevent that from happening is, like I said again, make sure you do have some source of income that feeds onto your business or you as a creative, so that it takes off the stress of money and you can focus on really producing quality product for people. I think that's my cue. Nimbus is getting that's my dog. Yeah, she's getting a little bit annoyed. Otherwise, yeah, man, I know it's a little bit short, but I was researching podcasts. Podcasts actually have no time limit. It's all about just actually information and me just communicating stuff with you guys. So I hope this helped you. And please be on the lookout for more. Every single Thursday I'll be dropping something. And I'm going to have some guests as well, touching on specific things. And just a huge shout out to New Era. All right? Right now, that's exactly what I'm wearing. And that brings me to another topic that I'll probably touch on maybe next week, which is on sponsorship. Actually, I want to touch on sponsorship versus like social media campaigns, because I really feel like everybody is so like into running things on social media that, you know what, let me not even get into it. let me not get into it. You'll have to watch next week's podcast or listen to it. I'm gonna get into branding. I'm gonna get into sponsorship. All right, Nimbus, I'm coming. All right, otherwise, take care. We'll see you guys next week. Subscribe, share, click that notification button. If you're on IGTV, let me know in the comment section what you think and what else you want me to touch on. But otherwise, take care, guys. See you next week.